So you're thinking about moving to Georgetown, Texas. Well, in this video, we're gonna check out this beautiful Perry home that's come down $90,000. We're gonna get after it right now. Hey, Daniel here. If you're thinking of moving to the Georgetown area, be sure to subscribe to the channel so you can be the first to learn when I upload new content. You know, I was a band director for 10 years before jumping into real estate, but how I operate hasn't changed. Honesty, effective communication, hard work, and helping others achieve their goals is still really important to me. So it doesn't matter if you're looking to move in 9 days or 90 days, you can give me a call, shoot me a text, send me an email, or schedule a Zoom call. Be happy to help you make a smooth move to the Georgetown area. All right, let's jump into the tour. So what we're checking out today is a 3,396 square foot home. This is a 4-bed, 3.5 bath, 2-story home built by Perry. This home is listed at $760,000, originally listed at $850,000. Sorry for the wind, y'all, we'll get inside soon. So that's $90,000 off. Now the reason for that is, if you're unaware, there are over 1,000 homes for sale in Georgetown right now. So simple supply and demand as the wind picks up. Yeah, this has been on the market for 200 days, so that's why it's going down so much, but let's go check it out. This is a 3-car garage. We'll see that when we walk inside. Beautiful exterior with this light brick. And then I love this light fixtures they put here with that frosted glass on there. It looks really great. Pretty decent sized landing here, and then a really cool front 8-foot door. Keeps privacy, but you can still see when someone's walking up to the door. They went with wood look tile with this home, incredibly tall ceilings, and then if you can listen, that's the wind. So I'm glad I'm checking this out on a windy day, because as I was walking around earlier, turning all the lights on, it's so loud. So that would be something you'd need to figure out. I don't know if, I've never dealt with this before, if you put flaps or something, I don't know. I have an engineer friend, I'm sure he could tell me what we need to add, but the wind is so loud. Sounds like it's coming from that front entrance, or I guess it's just getting kind of caught in there, but wind is incredibly loud, so maybe that's why it's been on the market for 200 days. I'm not sure. All right, walking over to the left here, we have a linen closet, all 8-foot doors with that Rockport look. And then we have our first guest bedroom, really beautiful arched windows looking out to the front. We are on a corner lot, so no neighbor on that side, which is great. Looks like they're building the house directly ahead of us. This bedroom does come with an ensuite bathroom. Pretty typical, decent size. And decent sized closet. To the right, here's actually the garage. I really like the garage. So we have the 2-car garage here, but then it opens up and we actually have this really cool curved wall. That's for the stairs right there. So this is more 3.5 car garage. It is massive. So very comfortably you can park 2 cars here. That'll stop up near the close to the stairs, and then you have all of this space to play with. Left here we have French doors leading into an office space, kind of a flex room, however you'd want to use it. Like I said, corner lot, so fence line and then just a road there. And the road is not a main road, it's just inside. We're in Wolf Ranch in West Georgetown, so shouldn't get a lot of traffic. They're able to just fit, I was surprised this opened, just fit a coat closet right here. Some space here, and a little table, people walking in, and then this opens up so much window, so much natural light. Let's check out the kitchen first. So we have a built-in oven, microwave right above, built into the cabinet, so that looks fantastic. They have this thick countertop. Really cool design countertop. And then it looks like kind of a herringbone design for that backsplash. As you can see, under lighting for the cabinets. Gas range, 5 burner. Excuse me. Also with kind of a hidden hood up there. You don't see that often, so very seamless. They put that trim alongside it so it fits in very well with the cabinets. Large single basin sink. And your corner pantry. I really like how Perry does their pantries, how they have the longer shelves lower and then shorter shelves higher up, so it's just easier to grab stuff on these longer shelves while still maintaining a lot of shelf space. And then just a ton of countertop space here. This just keeps going for a really long time. More natural light coming in, so yeah, really, really nice. Massive island there too, like the pendant lights above it. And then we can see this opens up to upstairs. We'll go up there last. Massive living area. Ton of space here. I do wish these were stackable doors. Like this is not, obviously they're just windows. I definitely appreciate the homes that have the stackable sliding door, kind of easy access. You can open up for a really nice spring or fall day and just be able to walk in and out of the back patio to the living room. We don't get that with this home in particular. So if that's something that's important to you, there's definitely homes in this price point that do offer that. But we do get a very large back patio space, all covered, and a pretty decent yard space. You can see the view, so we're higher up. I don't know if you can see the traffic over there. You can't hear it, which is perfect. But it's a ton of just open sky. It's a really nice lot. That ends right there. So this is kind of the perfect yard size for me personally. It's not so massive where I'm going to be paying a fortune for the upkeep, but big enough for my dog to run around. So this is a really nice amount of yard space and not too hilly. It does go up a little bit slope-wise. You can see it all drains down that way, away from the house. And then we do have a gas outlet here for the grill. You can just see how open this is when you walk in. Really cool floor plan. Over to the left here, see we have the smart thermostat. And then coming into the master bedroom, really cool design with the ceiling there opening up, and then they just added that extra window and that space. They do have a carpeted bedroom here. Some people like that, some people don't. I like the trim option they went with here, really tall trim, really helping accentuate how tall the ceilings are. And then these are massive 8-foot doors leading into something I think Perry shines at, which is their bathroom. So the primary bathroom is always really nice when you come into a Perry home. So we have these 3 frosted windows letting in natural light, but keeping privacy. A really big bathtub. I have been doing quite a few tour videos today in Georgetown. This is the biggest bathtub I've seen so far today. And as a 6'1" person, I appreciate that because I've just given up on giving myself a bath. It's always a shower or nothing. Even the house I live in, I can't fit in my bathtub. I could actually fit in that bathtub, so good job, Perry. Nice bathtub, linen closet, toilet, his closet, which is really well designed with the built-in shelving here. Walk-in shower has the shelf there built in. I wish it went to the ceiling with the tiles. It's a small thing though. I like what they did with the flooring though. The hexagon tile looks really cool. And then separated sinks with enough countertop space. Something I love about this floor plan is what we're walking into now. So this is the second closet, but it also connects to the utility room. So washer here, dryer here. You'll open up the door, grab the clothes, put them up immediately. It's a really cool design. It's something that's important to me. I didn't even know it was important to me until I got it, but I just moved into a new house with my wife this past December. And part of the allure of this plan that I moved into was this. It has a utility room connected to the master closet, and it's so nice. You don't realize how often you have to make that trip back and forth from the dryer to wherever you fold your clothes and then to the closet. I don't fold clothes anymore. I literally just grab it from the dryer and I'm standing in my closet and then I put it up. It's super nice. So I'm always a big fan when I'm seeing it more often now, more floor plans that have the utility room connected straight to the closet. They also have this extra space here, so you can put a folding table here if you needed to do that too. Here's our half bath. And then we're back out to the kitchen, living room area. So let's go check out upstairs. So as I said, we're in Wolf Ranch. This is a Perry home. Perry, David Weekley, and Dries are the builders out here. Something to be aware of with Wolf Ranch is the tax rate is a 2.5%. So definitely when you're looking at this price point, you want to be aware of the tax rate. It's going to be higher because it's a new construction neighborhood and you're paying into a mud or a PID. You're paying off the bond for the development basically of the land. So something to ask the builder if you do decide to move forward with either Wolf Ranch or any new construction neighborhood that has a higher tax rate. Sorry, I just walked upstairs and I always run out of breath if I talk too much. Anyway, I run a lot. You wouldn't believe that. Okay, here we go. But you want to talk with the builder and see how long am I going to be paying off that mud? Because if it's 8 years, and then after 8 years, the tax rate drops to 1.7%, well, that's important information to have. So definitely encourage you, wherever you're going, look at the tax rate. If it includes a mud or a PID, ask the builder how long do you think we're going to be paying that until the tax rate comes down. Now, if you're buying a small home or a lower priced home, something under $400,000 or $500,000, don't worry about the tax rate. It's not going to affect you as much. But as you get into this range of home, it is going to save you or hurt you by thousands of dollars a month based on how much your property taxes are. All right, that's my little tip of the day. Over here we have our third bedroom, carpeted, pretty good size. Closet here, really good size for a guest bedroom. And then somewhat of a Jack and Jill type bathroom. Natural light coming in, that looks great. And then, I say somewhat because it doesn't connect to this bedroom, it connects to that hallway. And then we're in the final bedroom with a really large closet for a bedroom, a guest bedroom. Like I said, this was a 4-bed, 4.5 bath. And then we have this large landing looking out. So much natural light coming in here. I know I turned the lights on, but even without the lights on, I mean, this would be perfect for adding some seating here, maybe a pool table. I don't know about y'all, but I play a lot of board games, so inviting friends over, putting a big table here, having the board games up here. It's just so quiet. I mean, you just saw that car drive by. You can't hear anything. It's really well insulated in this house, except for the wind, obviously. And then we have this flex space here. I see this as a potential theater room. That's how I would use this. Now, it's not pre-wired for stereo or anything like that, built-in speakers, so something to think about. There are other homes in this price point where you can get it pre-wired for built-in speakers, but it's a really good amount of space. I'd probably put blackout curtains against the window, put some couches here, projector here, and if I can't do built-in speakers, whatever, I can still get surround sound attached to the outside of the wall. But this is a perfect theater room setup. I really like the tray ceiling too, just opening it up a little bit more. But yeah, there you have it. I always want to hear comments after these videos of what are you guys looking for? What do you like about this home? What do you dislike about the home? I think for me, like I said, the utility room layout, connecting it to the master closet is a big bonus for me. Having a huge bathtub would be amazing. Like I said, I run quite a bit, and after running a marathon or a half marathon, being able to soak in a tub would be so nice. So those are things I appreciate about this home. What are things that you really like about it? Like I said, put it in the comments below. And remember, it doesn't matter if you're looking to move in 9 days or 90 days. You can give me a call, shoot me a text, send me an email, or schedule a Zoom call. Be happy to help you with that smooth move to the Georgetown area. Until next time, I hope to see you around town.